Hey guys, just a little video here. I'm trying to troubleshoot something. Made this head tracker last night and had a little bit of issues with it. This is the one I first made, and it's obvious. If you see my earlier videos, it's through the track port of the Dragon Link. So let's pause it now. So we'll start it. It needs to be centered, but you'll see with the 180 degree mod, it works pretty flawless. Okay, so with the new one, I've calibrated it numerous times with the BEC with nickel metal hydrate 4.8 battery, USB on the computer. Tried calibrating it, I don't know, 6-7 times with different ways on my PC, my laptop. The issue I'm having is when my tilt and my pan are working on the same channel or same. When I tilt, you'll see it anyways. I'll just want to plug it in and we'll see. So just unplug this one, and now with this one, everything is soldered up as normal, same as the first one. I went by the same instructions or whatnot. So you can see like it's acting. So it centers. Get this over here a little bit. So I actually, and also I plugged this one into the GUI and update it or export it to settings to the desktop, and then plug this one in and import it to settings. And you can see it's reversed. I haven't changed that, but when I tilt, it goes 90 degrees to the left, and when I level up back off, it sways over that much. And when I pan, but what I'm concerned about is when I tilt, it always turns to the left like that, 90 degrees, which is, you know, like I'm not even moving it. So I don't know if I got a bad sensor board or I did everything normal, way I did with this one anyways, like with the firmware on the in the IED, and so I don't know, I'm kind of lost. It's the same thing when I in the plot in the GUI, when I tilt forward, my pan axis is moving with it. So I don't know. I really don't know if I could reset it or some way or not, but I'm gonna have to look into that. But yeah, so if anybody has any ideas, I'm pretty much out of options that I can think of. Like it's got almost like a mind of its own, and like I was saying, I calibrated it numerous times, and obviously it's not seemed to solve it. So I don't know. Anyways, if anybody got any ideas or anything, don't hesitate and helping me troubleshoot this. The board is sensor board, and the nano is from DX Extreme. So I ordered two of each, so I have another one to build. And yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We'll just go over the connections. We got our negative, then it comes to here, to the switch. Now there is a little frayed wire there, but I've tested it, and I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue there, so that it's ground anyways, and this would be the TX1 but I've moved it away so it's not touching, and ground obviously comes to D11. PPM is the white wire into D9. These two are bridged from ground over to A6. This is my voltage in. Obviously this ground that's tapped to that pin goes through and is tied to this, so it's common ground. We'll just, I'm going to hook it up to the GUI there now, and everything seems to be going fine. Like in the, I plug it in here, and I think it's COM 8. So 1.04 is retrieved, and I had to reassign the channels 7, 8, and 6 because that's how it is on the other one. You see blue is the pan, so pan works, and our tilt is our yellow, which is on top, so you can see the spike, but it seems like the roll is looks like it's matching the pan. You see that? We'll do it slowly. Oh, that's our tilt, sorry. So our pan, actually, if I pitch down, the blue, which is pan, is going down. So there's something not right. So maybe I just need to calibrate it again, or I'm not doing it correctly, but first time I did it, it worked fine. Well guys, just as quick as that, just a little update. In the GUI you have two options to calibrate your board, and basically it's like this. So basically you have two ways to calibrate. When it's connected, you pick your COM port as normal, but it's not hooked up to the USB right now. You can go calibrate right here, and it basically only gives you the rotation method, where you have to you follow the step by step, and you spin it on its yaw axis, on its pitch axis, and then on its row axis, and it can be kind of tangly when it's hooked up to the USB cable. So I highly recommend you go here and you go calibration wizard axis method, and basically you hold it on its side, click next, hold it on its end, click next, hold it upside down, click next, so on and so forth, instead of like continuously trying to rotate it slowly. So I highly recommend the calibration wizard. So basically I did it that way, and now it's rock solid. So now basically I still have to reverse the pan, but you can just do that and pretty easily, and no more. It kind of drifts a little bit, but I think it might be just where it's very. I got the gains are pretty high, but if it's sitting on top of your goggles, you can adjust. This is just user. You can adjust it in the gains if you want, say a 10-degree turn to give you a 90 one. You can adjust it so that just a little bit of movement will give you the full 90-degree look, right? But now it's rock solid. And one good thing about just say if it became disconnected, I'll try to. It goes back to the default. So if anything ever had to happen in flight, at least if you have it centered in your GUI, and you can make adjustments to that as well, because you can see it's a little bit off right now. So you can set it so that your center, you just it's like an integer. So right now you can see it's a little bit off. Well, to my left. Well, if that would be, say, a -10, you just bring it +10, and your center will slowly, until you adjust it till you find exactly where you like to center for your specific setup. So anyways, that's just a little update on my trials and tribulations of head trackers. So anyways, Happy New Year, and thanks for watching, guys.